Great morning, YouTube. How are you guys doing this morning? I am a little hoarse because I attended a concert in East Point. The city of East Point, Georgia, always has a Wind Down Wednesday concert series for the summer months. And last night was the last concert. Oh my gosh, it was the best concert yet. It had so many celebrities and stars that came through. They weren't even on the ticket. It was amazing. SWV was on the ticket. Um, SWV was on the ticket. Who else was on the ticket? Kiki Wyatt was on the ticket. Angie Stone was on the ticket. Butta B. Rocka was on the ticket, and oh gosh, forgive me. I can't. Let me pull it up because I don't wanna give nobody not their pride. Daphne Hilton. She did a gospel song. They were on the ticket, and that's who was supposed to be there. Now Angie Stone got sick and ill on her way to the thing, so she did not. Great morning, Tabitha. She did not participate. But what happened there, who came through, I guess she made one call, or one person made one call, and next thing you know, we had Algebra and Anthony Davis show up. We had Q from 112. We had Q from Jagged Edge show up. We had Silk show up. We had Tamika from Escape show up. I mean, it was Young Jock showed up and did a song. Like, we had so many celebrities that came through. So I literally just lost it. But anyway, I just wanted to explain. That's why I'm kind of hoarse this morning. And I'm really excited for today's topic because it really is very true to me. So for anybody who's just tuning in, great morning. Oh, you went too? Oh my gosh. And I got there early. I got there at 3:30. 3:30. And I was in the fifth row from the stage. It was off the chain. I invited my two friends, like I held seats for my partners, and man, we had great seats, and it was just phenomenal. Great morning, Kina. Great morning. Great morning, everybody, Dragonfly, that is tuned in right now. Thank you so much. And to those who are not familiar with me, my name is Amber Hill. I am the Psychic Life Coach, and I thank you for attending. I love Tea Talk Thursdays because it isn't just about me talking. It's also about you guys interacting, and I am a certified life coach, so this allows me to do some of my life coaching because so often I'm only doing psychic readings, which I love. But I am a life coach. And even in my readings, I still coach people, right? So, but this allows me to talk more on that realm into what I know more so than that. We will do a group psychic reading in the end. So for people who's interested in getting that free reading, that will happen towards the end. So let's stick to the script. And this is where I have my crystals that I want to talk about, but why didn't I grab them? So give me a second. I'm grabbing them. And you see, Dragonfly, I actually have clothes on. Don't start today. All right, guys. So let's start it off with exactly how we started off. It is Tea Talk Thursday. So that means I want you guys to tell me what you're drinking, and then I'm going to share with you what I'm drinking. What are you guys drinking this morning? What's the word? What's the word? So this is a set of tea that I highlighted a couple of months back, but I had not tried. We had a viewer that gave me these teas because this is Tea Talk because I love tea. I'm a tea person and I want to expose you guys to some teas, okay? So this tea, as I've told you already, I've tried the turmeric ginger, turmeric cinnamon, which I absolutely love the turmeric cinnamon. I never tried the turmeric matcha. I don't know, is it pronounced matcha or maca? Okay, what kind of just plain coffee, Tabitha? Turmeric maca, matcha, dragonfly. Is it mat? Because it's matcha. Is it considered matcha or maca? Matcha, matcha, matcha. That doesn't even. My lips don't even want to do that. Matcha, matcha. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning. So, so here I'm gonna try it because I've not tried it before, and I always try to also try new ones for you guys, because I want to expose you guys and expose me to tea. So here we go, guys. And this tea is hot as hell the other day. And I usually don't have a problem, but the other day it was so daggone hot. Yes, that's right, because you're from the islands. So you love that Irish moss. I just love the name of Irish moss. Just like I like Irish cream. Does Irish moss taste like Irish cream? See, I'm so scared to burn the hell out of myself. Mm. Okay. Really, Tabitha? Oh my gosh. I guess because I grew up with a mom that was into teas and she was into herbs and teaching me how to use herbs and spices for my food. That's just second nature to me. I have had coffee, and if I was going to have coffee, just my personal opinion, I think Dunkin' Donuts has the best coffee of anybody. Yeah, now that's just how I don't need that mocha toka top wop wop whatever. Just give me decaf. And I guess the reason also with coffee for me is that coffee to me, it puts me to sleep. Caffeine puts me to sleep. I know it's weird. I'm the opposite, but then again, I'm weird. So hey, whatever. But I don't coffee wouldn't help me to stay up if I needed to stay up. So yeah. So anyway, this is matcha. Can somebody help me? Starbucks has your heart. Uh, God bless you guys. And it's cool. But I don't need all that. You're paying for the extra words. You're paying for the extra words. Just give me a big coffee for what, $1 something from Dunkin' Donuts. And I got it down packed because I don't have coffee. Like me having coffee is okay, no problem. Me having coffee is like once every 3-4 years. So this is so for me it's just not the way for me. It's more like team patience with you, not courage. But that's a different so anyway, what my take on is this flavor is it's a very light flavor. It's not a heavy flavor. Okay. I heard that maca, that maca can have. I'm just gonna call it maca. I don't know if that's what you say it. I don't know, but I can't keep going through this. I can't keep going through this with you, matcha, mataka, whatever. Oh, and this is from the company called the Republic of Tea. Like I said, I had never tried turmeric tea, so someone blessed me as a viewer blessed me with this sample of all three, and they have 12 bags in each, and Here is the turmeric cinnamon, turmeric ginger, and I never ever tried the maca because it, it was green powdered and it just sounded interesting. So I was like, oh, cha, matcha. Is it matcha? Do I say the T? That's where the T has got me hung up. Is the T silent? Is it matcha? Do I say the T? Don't I say the T? Is the T silent? Matcha, matcha, or matcha? Like the C is silent. Silent. Wait, yes to what? Is the T silent or is the T not silent? Oh, is that what it is? But you know what? Spearmint is your favorite. Peppermint is mine. But I also like a blend of peppermint. Don't thank you, Lisa. You know, Lisa. So, matcha. My sanity has been restored, and I am one with the universe and at peace right now. Bless you. Bless you. Don't confuse me. Matcha. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. Anybody got a different thing? Send me an email. Period. We going with matcha. But right now, what I'm tasting is hot as hell. So I'm trying to really do a review here. It's hot as hell. I don't want to burn everything. All this. It's a very light, airy tea. And there is hints of, I'm sure, that flavor that I'm tasting. I feel like I'm tasting more turmeric than I am whatever this matcha is. But it honestly doesn't have a bad taste. I was a little apprehensive because I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. But it actually tastes really good. Okay. You can get another cup of tea with some water. I like you. I like you, matcha. That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. Matcha. Matcha. Tea silent. Lisa cleared it up for me. I'm good now. I am one with the matcha. Yum, 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 yum. So anyway, that's the tea that I'm doing. As I stated, I attended an amazing concert last night that just put me on an emotional high. It was so amazing. If you guys missed it, you missed out. You guys missed out if you missed out. That's all I can say. If you missed out, you missed out. Because it was amazing. Here they are. I'm like, I have all these lighters, and now when I need it, I can't find it. So I have two crystals that I'm going to talk to you guys about today. I had to go because I told you last time that I had really kind of ran out of my babies to be telling y'all about. I'm lighting the. I have to raise my camera up. I'm lighting the charcoal for the sage. You know, I like to burn sage. Yeah, so I'm really ready to talk to you guys about the topic of the day. Can anybody tell me what they saw the topic of the day is going to be called? It's going to be a really good topic. Wouldn't want that to drop on your lap, huh? Sorry, guys. It's just been one of those mornings. When I woke up, I was just tired. So I didn't burn my sage beforehand. But y'all know I don't like to do anything dealing in spirituality without making sure that our environment is set to be a peaceful one, keeps a lot of BS at BS at bay. Because my tolerance for bullshit is not, I don't have it in me. I'm getting at an age where bullshit is, I can't deal in Trumpfoolery. And believe me, I was saying that well before so and so became president, just for the record. All right, so we got our sage going now. The scene is set. Action. Here we go. All right, so I do want to mention something to you guys, though. Has anybody heard of M. Fafo? I'm curious to know. Has anybody heard of M. Fafo? It is an herb that I promise you, if you try to find it right now, you're going to run into a problem. This is M. Fafo. No, it's not weed. This literally is probably 9 grams of M. Fafo. I'm really trying to find seeds. And Fafo, hello, Kiki, great morning. Well, great night to you because it is midnight for you. And Fafo is one of the oldest herbs, plants that is grown in Africa. It is also one of the oldest types of herbs that healers have used in the years to summon ancestors. And Fafo has a lot of things about it. Now, there are some healers that in Fafo, it is IMPHEPHO. M. Fafo. Okay? You're going to find it sold out almost everywhere. IMPHEPHO. M. Fafo. And Fafo is it's only grown in Africa. And I'm literally trying to find the seeds because they say that it is a plant that never dies. So I'm trying to find the seed so I can grow it myself. It's used by a lot of healers and gifted people and has been used over the years for many things. If you burn it, like I'm burning the sage, if you burn it and you smell it, it's good for, you know what? Don't even make me start lying. Let me just read it. But I believe it's good for, is it asthma? It's good for insomnia. If you were to see, because they say different things, such as inhaling it. They also speak about not just you inhaling it, but then they speak about you smoking it and all the qualities. So let me start pulling it up so I can read it. So that way I'm not winging nothing. All right, here we go. All right. So it says, like the spirits, the plant does not die. It lives forever. It has a fellowship with the spirits. The smoke is inhaled by traditional healers, sangomas, to induce a trance state. Smoke from the burning leaves is relaxing and is also inhaled for pain relief. It is also helpful for insomnia. Now, I'm going to be real with you. When I burned it in my cauldron and when I say I felt high, I felt high. Did I sleep good? Mm-hmm. But did my head feel like I had been high for 2 days? Yes. Now, that's just me. Somebody else, something. But I instantly got high. Okay. Great for insomnia. And faithful is burned as a ritual incense with the purpose of invoking the ancestors. The pseudos smoke the leaf for head colds and the for chest complaints. The pharmacological effects, which have all been scientifically proven. This is not no one just saying this stuff. Yes, it's very hard to come by. Every website I saw that said they had it says sold out. I finally found this. I paid $10 for 9 grams, but they still mailed me 10 grams. And this is very powder. It's like they've powdered it down. It's like a powder, which I prefer the seeds in the leaf. But anyway, the scientifically proven facts: pain relieving, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, and anti-infective activity has been scientifically proven. The plant part used, which are the leaves. There's also a flower, but it's the plant part. Pain relief, the smoke is inhaled. For coughs and colds, make a weak infusion of a tea. Make it very weak. You can drink it. For open wounds, put it in open wounds to treat external by applied patches to prevent infection. The people, damn, 30 minutes, 20 minutes went fast. Okay. The people from Bikita district of Zimbabwe drink the ash of it once you burn it and mix it with beer as a cure for epilepsy. The Sutos make a steam bath by pouring an infusion on hot stones, which is inhaled for bad dreams and fever. Pseudo men drink a decoction of the root to renew their virility. Shangan traditional doctors reportedly use the leaf of the Helichrysum to boost women's libido. Several hydrochrysums are used as teas. The Khoi use it as a calming tea, widely burned and inhaled in the Transkea as a protective cleanser. Other medicinal uses include treatments for coughs, colds, fever, infections, headaches, and menstrual pains. Yo, this is the truth. Just when I heard that it was one of the oldest herbs used by healers of rituals of time, I was sold right then and there. I'm not even going to lie. That's why I had to get me some. So, yes, I burned it and held the hell out of it. And my head hurt for 2 days. So I was scared of it. I'm like, I'm not going to really be messing with that because I can't be in the sunken place and keep my head on. So for me, I'm going to burn it, but I got to make sure I do some other stuff with it before. So, okay, guys. So let's get to it, right? Because honestly, I can't believe I already talked 20 minutes and I haven't even gotten to the root of my stuff. But it's all good because this is what we do, right? All right. So the first crystal that I'm going to show you guys, and as you can see, it's got some white in it. But you also see that yellow, right? This is the piece that called to me. I love picking my own crystals. This is citrin. It absorbs negativity. Citrin's energy and color are the reason that this stone is associated with the sun. The sun drives out darkness and night fears and helps to protect against negative people. It is also good for prosperity. Some of the benefits: it stimulates mental power and helps to focus. It activates both mind and body. It brings happiness, joy, and positivity in life by eliminating the negative energies and vibes. Citrine is one crystal that does not accumulate or hold negative energy. In fact, it transforms negativity into positive energy. So let's keep that with us, okay? Healing with the citrine is, I'm sorry, my computer is doing its own thing. Sorry. It cleanses the chakras and opens the intuition. Citrine attracts wealth, prosperity, and success. It imparts joy, wonder, delight, and enthusiasm. It raises self esteem and self confidence. All right, y'all know what we do. One time for the citrine. We all could use this in our lives. The next one that I have for you is called Amazonite. This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous stone. It's like a turquoise with a little bit of brown or gray in it. It's just gorgeous. I liked it because to me it put me in the mind of a snagger tooth or a saber tiger's tooth. Now let me tell you about Amazonite. It's also known as Amazon stone. It is a green tectosilicate mineral, a variety of the potassium feldspar called microcline. Its chemical formula, which is polymorphic to orthoclase. Amazonite has healing powers to help with physical ailments, emotional issues, and in energy healing and chakra balancing. Amazonite crystal therapies are primarily associated with filtering out stresses, healing traumas, and soothing energies in the home and workplace. Lastly, cleansing and charging with Amazonite. Amazonite should be cleansed once a week to keep it at its optimal power. You can do this by running the stone under warm water and drying it in the sun for at least 1 hour. Placing the stone on or near mint is a beneficial way to help it recharge as well. All right, guys. One time for the Amazonite. All right. And that is the crystals. And again, you guys do not worry about the names of this stuff because I will put them in the notes. Not necessarily the description of the video, but when you go down to the comment section, I will have the name of these plus the tea, the company of the tea, and the name and everything, okay? All right, y'all. So, topic of the day. Can anybody tell me what the topic of the date is? Did y'all see it? All right. I know I'm just trying to get my matcha on. All right, guys. The topic of the day is loving tough. Loving tough. I literally am going through this right now. So I speak from experience, and I've had to do it in the past, and I'm walking in that right now. And so loving tough is just a spin on tough love. What does tough love means? Tough love means that sometimes, even though we love people, even though we want the best for them, even though that we want to be able to help other people, sometimes we have to step back and take our hands up off of situations and people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you helping people isn't helping people. It might make you feel better because you feel like you're helping them, but sometimes your help is not helping. Sometimes your help can be a hindrance in people achieving what they need to achieve. Sometimes people have to learn, most times, people have to learn things on their own. Sometimes, and most times, they got to learn stuff the hard way. You can sit back and tell your people, you can tell your friends, you can tell your family, you can tell your children what you know to be true, what has shown itself to be true to you in your life. And guess what? They still gonna do what they want to do. They still gonna make the choices that they want. And you know what? Sometimes you got to take your hands off of it. Sometimes you got to do that. And the misconception sometimes is that when you show tough love, that means you don't love them. That means you being mean, you being hard. No. Sometimes you got to tell people that you love them. And I love you, and I've done everything that I can do. I've done everything I can do. You got to get to the place of understanding that there's nothing else you can do. You don't talk to your blue in the face. You don't try to be supportive. You don't try to be understanding. You don't try to give them space to make their own choices and do what they need to do. And guess what? You done did all of that. You got to get and let go of your ego and let go of your emotions sometimes. And you got to be in a situation to say, you know what? I love you. And because I love you and because I want the best for you, there's nothing else I can do. I've done everything that I can do. As the church folks say, you got to let go and let God, right? Does that mean you don't like them? Does that mean you don't love them? Does that mean you're turning your back on them? No. But sometimes, honey, life is the best teacher, right? Because you can sit back and tell your kids everything about what they need to do to progress. But baby, I can't want it more for you than you want it for yourself. I can't want it more for you. Because this is the truth. Parents, sister, brother, mother, father, auntie, grandparents, siblings. What happens if you was to be taken up out this world today? What's going to happen to them? You ain't going to be here to save them. You ain't going to be here to pay that bill when they done freaked their money up and didn't do what they needed to do. You ain't going to be here to give them the rent money because this happened and that happened. You ain't going to be here to have the roof over their head because they don't want to get up and go get that shit themselves. You got to understand that. You ain't going to be here forever. You can't be Captain Save-A-Ho for the rest of your life. Sometimes you got to let life teach a person a lesson. Okay? Because I can tell you all day long, especially when it comes to the millennials. The millennials. And this is what I realize is that on some level, I spoiled, right? But guess what? I didn't spoil in the way that people would think I spoiled. I didn't spoil because I gave them everything. But what I did, I stepped back and said, you know what? You grown, make your own decisions. You know, you grown, do what you want. And then I had to step back and look and go, this what you doing? What is you doing? This is what the result of you making your own choices? This is what you came up with for yourself, for your life? And I had to just get to the point where I say, you know what? I'm not doing this because I'm mad at you and I hate you. I'm doing this because I love you. And there's nothing else I can do for you. Nothing. There's not one more thing I can say that I haven't said. There's not one more thing I can try to persuade you, to encourage you to do. There's nothing I can do. So at this point, life has got to become your mother and your teacher, right? Because we can tell people all day long. But sometimes with these millennials, they feel like because we provide a sense of security for them, they feel like it's theirs, right? Like we driving nice cars, so they feel like they're supposed to have nice cars. But they don't understand that work that it took to get that. They don't understand the sacrifices it took to get. They don't know hardship, right? They didn't have to go hungry like some of us had to go hungry. They didn't know what couch hopping, living with this person or living with that person. And then when something come up missing, you're the first person that they turn around and look at, and you be sitting there like, I didn't do it. And it don't matter, right? It don't matter. They don't know. They don't know what that is. They don't know what it's like to not know where the hell you're going to lay your head because we made it too easy for them. Even in our, I got a brother. He's on drugs. I just need this so I can get my birth certificate. I can get a job. Then you go get that. Then he still don't got a job. Well, what happened to? Oh, I lost it. Oh, well, I got a new job I'm about to start. I just need to get these steel-toe boots. Then get the boots for him, and then next thing you know, the boots gone. Where the boots? They over at a so-and-so's house. Like, if every time you turn around, you need something to get to the next level, and I give it to you to get to the next level, and you don't get to that next level, then what that says is that the work that I'm doing trying to help you ain't helping you, right? It says that the help ain't helping. So if the help you doing is not getting them to the next level, then guess what? You need to stop helping because the help ain't helping. The help ain't helping. So you got to also understand something. Life is the best teacher of them all. Life, people, reality. See, people don't got to keep jobs, especially the younger. They don't got to keep a job today. Because you know why? Some of them got stuff, hustle on the side. Some of them got a man. Some of them got a sugar mama, sugar daddy. They don't feel that fire. They don't feel that fire. Because if you knew what hunger was, if you knew what homelessness was, if you knew what it was to have to live on the back of somebody else and how they treat you and how they make you feel, you be hustling. You'll be hustling 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs. So I'm saying sometimes, and also let me say this as well. Some of the most powerful lessons I have learned in my life were hurtful lessons that I learned. I learned them the hard way. And guess what? I learned that lesson. Okay? All lessons ain't easy. The best ones are the hard ones. So it's not your job to keep somebody from learning a lesson. And every time you catch someone before they fall, you catch someone before you fall. That's why they can keep making those mistakes. That's why they can keep making those decisions, because they ain't got to feel the fire. You ain't let them feel that fire. You got to let that heat hit that ass. Then they learn and they gain an appreciation for help. Then they learn every lesson that they need to learn. You are stopping somebody from learning a lesson because you won't let that fire hit that ass. And I'm saying, let your ego go, step to the side, and sometimes you got to let people hit their bottom. Now, what your bottom may be different than my bottom, but it don't matter. The bottom sometimes is the perfect place to begin. You got to get that reality in yourself, in your mind, and they got to get that reality in theirs. Okay? So I'm saying this. Yes, we love them. We don't want nothing bad to happen to them. We want to keep them from that. But shoot, sometimes keeping them from it is just making shit worse. Love them enough to let go and trust that the lesson will be learned. Period. And that's called tough love. Tough love don't mean you don't love them. Tough love don't mean you don't like them. Tough love don't mean, I turn my back on you, I disown you. That's not tough love. Tough love is go figure this shit out on your own. I ain't gonna be here forever. That's what tough love is. Tough love is letting people see the reality of this world that we live in. So you don't have your money to pay your car payment? Why? Now, if you're sick, you dealing with a serious illness, and it's for really no fault of your own, that's different. See, I don't mind helping somebody who's helping themselves, but I'm not going to help you more than you helping yourself. I'm not going to do it. I can't do it. I'm not going to care more about your well-being than you care about it. That's period.com. So that's the topic of the day. Loving hard. Sometimes loving hard is loving them the right way. Sometimes cutting them off is the right thing to do. Sometimes opening that door, giving them a hug, don't do it in anger. Do it in love. Hug them, tell them, let them know that you love them. But there's nothing else I can do. You're going to have to figure this thing out. Let them walk on the other side of that door and lock that door and change the locks. Tough love. It's hard. But sometimes that's what you got to do. And let life be their teacher. And when they're adults, you have done everything you can. You done told them everything you could tell them. You done showed them everything you can tell them. At this point, baby, you either going to sink or swim. It is your choice. It's not mine. And then pray for them. Pray for them. Cover them in prayer. That even though they're going to make some mistakes, whatever the case may be, pray that their mistakes are mistakes they can bounce back from. And that's it. Because then, when and if the time comes back, they're coming back with a new attitude. They're coming back with a new appreciation. And you can see it. You ain't got to say nothing. They ain't got to say nothing. You can see it in somebody when you can see that something has changed in the way that they see or think or act. And that's it. Wait for the change. And when the change happens at first, don't be weak. Don't be weak when you get that first call. Oh, I'm messed up. No, baby. It took me years to experience some shit. You ain't experienced it in 2 weeks. Come back in a couple months. Come back in a couple months when you really get to be out there and experience some stuff. Then you know that you know that you know. All right, y'all. I'm not a very religious person, but I am spiritual. And I just say, y'all pray for me. And I'll pray for y'all. And we're going to get through this. We're going to get through this for sure. All right, y'all. I'm going to put this spread out there. And we're going to see what the cards say. Maybe the cards going to be talking about what we talking about, right? All right, guys, let's go. And for you Virgos, happy birthday. Understand that there is a new Virgo birthday posting that I posted for y'all. All right, guys. The first card that I pulled over is Choose Wisely. Number 7 speaks to spirituality, inner awareness, mastery of self. Choose wisely in love. This is a card of love. There's some decisions that need to be made that are going to be made. Okay? Choose wisely. Whether you're trying to decide whether or not to go into a relationship, whether you're trying to decide whether or not to get out of one, whether you're trying to decide if you want to take it to another level. This is saying that you need to be very wise and very careful about your decision. I also see that there was a situation where maybe somebody was very prone to being trapped in fear. 8 speaks to power and control. That tells me that this is fear is something that really consumes certain people. But it's in reverse, baby. That says progress. That means that you are coming out of being trapped up in fear and letting fear stop you from doing what you need to do, doing what you want to do, moving forward in your life. And that's amazing. I'm happy to hear that. I also see that there's another card of love that has popped up, and this card is in reverse. Spiritual union. Two speaks to relationships, and this is a card of love. It's upside down. This is telling me that right now there's something going on within, for those who are in a relationship, there's something going on within your love relationship. Is upside down right now. I don't know whether it's upside down because it's the end of a marriage, it's the end of a relationship. I don't know if it's upside down because there's some problems going on within a relationship. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but there's some issues within a relationship going on right now. That doesn't say that it, maybe that's why we got to choose wisely, because there is upside down going on right now within the love relationships. All right, the next card that I have is partnerships and alliance, and I'm just going to take a sip of tea and I'm going to go into that. I can do that matcha. I was thinking it was going to be very overpowering, but it's very smooth. I'm really liking it. So this card, again, partnerships and alliances. Number 3 speaks to advancement. It speaks to harmony and expansion. This card is upside down. And it's a card within your aspirations, your passions. So this card makes me feel like maybe somebody had some type of partnership, whether it was in love or whether it was actually in business, that there has been some up and down. Maybe you've fallen out with a friend. Maybe you're having some issues with a friendship right now, or it further goes along with the spiritual union upside down. But even in business, has anybody experienced something in business where they're having some issues right now with their partner, or some alliances or partnerships, or maybe there's a project that you guys were going to be working on together? Because that's what I'm kind of seeing. All right, we'll go back to that one. Also, the next card is moving on. All right, this is making it seem like that's what's going on within a love relationship. Moving on. You've been thinking about it. Number 6 speaks to harmony. It also speaks to loyalty, responsibility, self-sacrifice. This card is upside down. That's saying right now you're stuck. You're not really making the moves that you need to be making on something. Right now, kind of situation where you should be moving on, but you just haven't gotten to that place yet of letting it go, which I understand. But what I do see you have good going for you is that you do have triumph. Triumph over number 7. Y'all remember what I say about 7? 7 is about spirituality. It's about inner awareness, wisdom, insight, mastery of self. So it's saying that you are starting to tap into who you are, what you want for your life, what you don't want for your life, and just getting more centered and focused with yourself, which is amazing. I love that. Anything, self will never lead you astray. This card right here, rest and rejuvenation. 4 being foundation. It's everything. You have to take care of yourself. And that's not, yes, it's about laying down, but it's about, baby, when you're tired, lay down. Stop pushing yourself beyond your limits. And I know some people say, well, I can rest when I'm dead. Okay, but you might be helping yourself get to the other side. You got to slow down. Rest when you need to rest. Rejuvenate. Sometimes physically you can be okay, but mentally you can be exhausted and just feel like you don't have much to give. You need to find an empowerment workshop or find something that you can go to that can recharge your battery. You need to rejuvenate. Go to a spa, go to a retreat, get with like-minded people. If you're a business person, attend some type of workshop that's going to help you to further your business. Okay? Rest and rejuvenation is upside down with you. That's saying you're not. And also the blue cards, like I said, the blue cards speak to your mental space, your intellect, your thoughts, obstacles, difficulties, decisions. You got to work on that. Rest and rejuvenate yourself. But guess what I see? New beginnings. Why am I feeling like somebody just ended some kind of a relationship? Because I'm seeing new beginnings. Do you see that the world is yours? Do you see that you can do anything you want to do? Has somebody been thinking about relocating lately? Anybody? Hands up. Has anybody been thinking about relocation? This is saying the world is yours, baby. Do what you feel like doing. You can go where you want to go, be where you want to be. But guess what? This is the time, period. This is the time for new beginnings for you. The next card that I have for you is financial and material changes. This is in money. Anytime we see the number 5, it deals with change and alignment. This card is upside down for you guys. So the fact that it's upside down, which is interesting because the red cards speak to your money and your business, and the 5 speaks to change and alignment. But this card speaks to financial and material changes upside down. And the fact that, but it's upside down. So that's almost making it seem like there's not a change, or if there is a change, it's not going to be a good one as it relates to your money. So I don't know about that one, guys. But it's upside down, which almost makes me feel like it's a little stagnation going on with your money situation. Hey, increasing knowledge, how are you doing? All right. So let me do an extended thing, but let me get your number. Let me get the numbers, guys. I need a new piece of paper. And for anybody in the Atlanta area who is interested in psychic development, right now I have a new event coming up in September. Honestly, I've had to change I don't know if I have to change the date or not. I get to find that out today. But it is free right now. The first workshop was free. This one is free. The next one probably won't be free, but it's not going to be that much. Okay? Not for the information that I'm giving. Okay, guys. So right now your number is 52 for all of these. And again, I'm going to do another spread that's going to give us some more numbers. But right now your number that has come up is 52, which 5 plus 2 in numerology is 7. 7 speaks to, again, mastery of self, spirituality, wisdom, right? Mastering who you are, being very much self-aware about what you want, what you don't want, and anything like that. Beautiful. Here we go. And again, sometimes these cards are not going to flow all together because all of you are different and all of you have different questions and different energy. So don't be thrown off if, it's not all flowing together. 1 or 2 cards could be speaking to you. 3, 4 cards could be speaking to someone else. It's all relative and it's all good, okay? Here we go. Wow, guys. Whew. All right. Remember when I told you new beginning? So let me go ahead right now and add up these numbers that I just got. Okay, guys. Interesting. Beautiful. Well, let me tell you something. I just got some cards out here. What y'all thinking about out there? What y'all done did to the cards? All right. So the next card that I got came up was rejoice and celebration and love. Look at that, Keena. Rejoice and celebration. The number 3, speaking to union, harmony, expansion, advancement. And for some of you, birth, a baby, and love. I'm just saying. When I see cups, it always speaks to love. The green speaks to love. Rejoice and celebration. That's telling me that is somebody going to be celebrating an anniversary of some sort as it relates to love, whether that's marriage, dating. There's some type of rejoice and celebration that's going to be happening if it isn't already. And guess what? The next card is love. Oh my gosh. Are you guys in love out there? What's going on? Y'all can tell me. I'm not going to tell nobody else. Yes. This card here, number 6, again, speaks to harmony. It speaks to loyalty, self-sacrifice, responsibility. Green is love, memories of love. This is upside down. Okay. So, let me think. Anytime I think of and I hear memories of love as it relates to love, I always think about maybe somebody who is reminiscing on the love they had with somebody. And it's upside down. So definitely that says that it's not something now. But also, I also look at it a card of if there's somebody that you love that has passed away, that you can reminisce on them and missing them and missing the love that you shared with that person, which can be a parent, it could be anybody. Okay, so memories of love is there. But guess what else, baby? Guess what I see for you guys? Number 7, spirituality, inner awareness, mastery of self, stand your ground. I love it. That's telling me that you know what you're worth. You're starting to find your voice. You're speaking up about what you don't want, what you're going to deal with and what you're not going to deal with. But also, you're opening your mouth and you're saying what you want. You know, some of us can be in relationships and still be scared to open our mouths and say what we want. Look, I want you to go a little to the left. Okay, come back a little to the right. Okay, just right. Whatever the case may be, stand your ground. And especially with family members, right? Sometimes it's so hard to stand your ground with family members because we feel like it's my mom. I gotta let her talk to me like that. It's my mom. Even though she don't treat me right, I still gotta do for her. Or, oh well, whatever. The point is, you still have a right to stand your ground. Stand your ground. If there's something out here that you want to do in your business, or you want to start a business, or you want to go back to school, stand your ground. Don't let nobody talk you out of that. Find your voice. Find your thing. I love that you're standing your ground. This says that this is a new turn for you, and I love it. All right. Now, here's the next one. Again, this card of victory and success. And again, anytime we deal in these cards, which are purple, they speak to your spiritual self, your passion, your willpower, your aspirations, inspirations, the spark of life, spirit. And what did we say 6 is for? 6 is for harmony. It's for self-sacrifice, responsibility, loyalty. It's upside down. So if that card is upside down right there, that's just telling me that you are not doing what you need to do as far as stepping out on faith and making it happen. You know, you're not having victory and success right now because you're not all the way stepping out and doing what you need to do. Okay. Once you do, though, you can turn it around. Once you do, you will have victory. And lastly, the card that's on top of it all, fulfillment of wishes. I love this. Everything. You see everything. The waterfalls, the treasure chest, the scrolls of knowledge. He's smelling flowers, or she is. 9 speaks to the end of something, completion, transition. This is in love. This is saying that everything that you want, you will have it. You will have it. Your wishes will come true. The fulfillment of that wish will come true. You just have to believe it. And I know I'm dealing with this myself. Like in my being, I know that certain things are going to happen, but on the other side of me, I'm like, but when is it going to happen, right? Yeah. Which is still putting negativity in it. But I'm telling you that this card says that there is a transition right now, that there's a transition, end of something. This is all dealing in love, but that this is saying that your fulfillment of your wishes is all about to happen. All about to happen, all about to come true for you. And that is the show, guys. So let me tell you, the new spread, when I added it up, came to 31. 31 equals 4, stable situations and solid foundation. When I add up all of these numbers, it came to 83. 83 is 8 plus the 8, 9, 10, 11, which was 11. And then add 1 and 1 together, I came to 2. 2 speaks to, you guys are in love, or y'all want some love, because it spoke to number 2, which is partnerships, right? Partnerships, duality, balance, choices, opposition, reflection. That's what it comes to. And that seems the bottom line. You have rejoice in celebration, fulfillment of your, I'm happy for you, Keena, fulfillment of your wishes, memories of loss, upside down, spiritual union, upside down. Choose wisely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Love is governing. But then in our mental space, our thoughts, decisions and things, we're coming out of being trapped in fear, but we're not moving on, which we should be, and we're not. As it relates to our spirituality, we are not achieving victory and success right now because for whatever the reason, we have, this is our willpower and our passion, which says we are not walking in our passion. We need to stand our ground. If we know we want to start that business, don't let nobody tell you that you can't. Okay? Speak up for yourself. Inner mastery of yourself, which is to be honest and truthful to yourself about what you want. I see the partnerships and alliances are upside down right now, but number 3 does speak to advancement, advancement and expansion. As far as money goes, there's some changes going to happen within your money. I'm not exactly sure. It says change in alignment is going to happen, but it also says that there could be some changes in your money, which may not be a great thing. Or it could say that it's going to stay the same. I see that you're not doing a good job of rest and rejuvenation for yourself. You need to do a better job of that because that will be your foundation that will help you to maintain and be able to move on. I see that right now there is new beginnings for you if you choose to walk in that path. New beginnings, the world is yours. Any direction you want to do, anywhere you want to go, anywhere you want to be. Maybe again, somebody might be planning a trip. Also, seven of triumph, which states that you are starting to really tap into who you are at the core, who you are at the core, understanding who you are, accepting who you are, okay? Mastering who you are yourself, wisdom, awareness, your spirituality. And that's what's going on for you guys. And that is your reading for the day, guys. What did y'all think of this episode? I would love for you guys to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the show. I would also love for you to leave a comment down in the comment section. This is live chat, but if you leave a comment in the thing, I would appreciate it. I love your feedback. And if there's a topic that you guys want me to talk about that I haven't talked about, let me know. Also, I want to give a shout out to Voyage ATL and thank them again for featuring me in their online magazine. You guys can go if you're on my Facebook Facebook business page, and you'll see the article. Well, not the article, but the snippet was posted. I have been asked to do a more in-depth article coming up, which hopefully should be done in about 2 weeks. So I'm just really grateful and honored for all of the doors and opportunities that are opening for me. And I pray that the doors continue to open for you. I will post again the Amazonite and the citrine and the mfafo, the names in the comment section of the video. Okay? You guys be blessed. I love you. Thank you so much for your continued support and attendance. It really does mean a lot to me. And remember, begin within.